right, so if you're an employer and you have employees that may be undocumented or just have work authorization or not technically citizens or permanent residents in the United States, one of the things that, well, any employer needs to be aware of this, but especially if you think you might have undocumented workers working for you, um, one of the things an employer needs to be aware of is something called an I-9 audit. What is that? An I-9 is basically the form, it's a tax form that an employer gives an employee to fill out that shows that the employee is authorized to work in the United States. Now, one of the problems that comes up, especially for employers with more than, say, 20, 25 employees, is that sometimes they will get audited by Immigration and Customs Enforcement, that's ICE. This is called an I-9 audit. And this is one of the things that services that I offer is to help you through the I-9 audit process to make sure that you're in compliance and you don't end up with a lot of fines for having I-9s with errors in them or for employing employees that are not authorized to work. So what we do in an I-9 audit is ICE will will send you a notice of inspection. It's basically asking for your I-9s for your employees. If you don't have I-9s for your employees, then that's something we'll put together. We'll make sure that the everything's correct. If you do have I-9s for your employees, we'll go over the I-9s together and review and make sure that there are no errors. Talk to the employees and make sure that nobody put any false information on the I-9s. And then we can submit all of this information to ICE so that you're in compliance and that you either minimize the fines that you get or just eliminate them completely. And one of the things that we can do if perhaps you do have a lot of undocumented workers is we'll negotiate a settlement of the I-9 fines that come with employing people who are not authorized to work, such as undocumented people or people whose work authorization has expired that needs to be renewed. So that's one of the services that we offer here. It's basically sort of a extra layer of protection to keep yourself as an employer protected and make sure that you don't spend more money than you have to on unnecessary fines simply because your documents weren't in order or you were employing people that are not authorized to work. So if you've got any questions about that, give me a call and we can get you started. Even if you're not under inspection by ICE, it's still a good idea to do an I-9 audit simply for protection and to avoid any potential future audits at all.